Episode 12 in season 3 of Spy X Family made me love Fiona. Yeah, that's her name. God damn it. Fiona is one of those characters that everyone seemingly forgets about. I honestly do forget about the fact that she actually exists in this anime and that she has a huge crush on Mr. Lloyd Forger. And so here, you know, she really blends in with the background. She really does. She doesn't really stand out much. But this episode has changed everything that I know about her, everything that I don't, you know, I just don't really care about her. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm tired of beating around the bush, trying to be politically correct. Bro, she's just, I'm a Yor fan. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I love Yor. I love what she's got going with Lloyd and Anya and Bond. There's nothing that can separate them. Nothing. And so Fiona, aka Nightfall, Mrs. Frost here, Jack Frost, she's just someone you can just forget and ignore for the rest of your life, and it won't really do much. But here, in all honesty, for a split second, I thought, damn, I think she really does deserve to be with Lloyd. She literally sacrificed her entire arm punching the shit out of this other double agent. Forgot his fucking name. It's like Hammer or something. Like, put in the comments if you know his name. So yeah, so she sees what's going on with Lloyd, and I'm honestly shook and shocked just as much as Fiona in this episode. I was like, because she was saying to herself, that is not Lloyd. She wasn't necessarily saying that wasn't Lloyd. She was just saying that that's the lad. I don't remember his name. That's Yor's brother. So she just kept saying his name over and over and over again, trying to convince herself that that's not Twilight, which kind of was like weird, but at the same time, I can see what she's trying to do here. She's not trying to freak out like how she is right now. She's really spurring out. And I don't blame her because she's in mad, like, bro, we all know this. Unless you're living under a rock, she has an acute or obsession of Lloyd. Like, it's just startling to a certain extent. But at the same time, I kind of envy that she's so into him. But at the same time, I'm kind of not. I'm kind of like, not really. After you see the amount of obsession she is, which is appreciated. I can appreciate it. Having someone who's just so madly in love with you to the point where she just wants to sacrifice her whole being. It's a very rare thing, so it's something that should be cherished and not feared. But anyways, yeah, she's trying to convince herself that that's not Lloyd, and not trying to freak out. But after she does, I was like, man, she's honestly an underdog. She's honestly really cool. The fact that she's pretty much clutched this entire episode and saved Lloyd from total catastrophe, getting his identity theft. No one likes an identity theft, especially not Lloyd, since he's their top A secret agent, man. Secret agent, and a master of disguise. He can look like anybody, especially like Yor's brother, since he knows them intimately. So yeah, let's get to the scene where she literally rips her whole arm off just to save Lloyd. That's the moment I was like, yeah, bro, we're gonna have to destroy the entire Forger family. But that's a lot, though. Bro. If they ever, it just seems impossible at this time to break up that family. You know what I'm saying? It just seems impossible. Like, I can't see Lloyd leaving Yor, and then Anya having to go back to adoption, and then Bond would obviously have to be like Thanos snapped or put down. And yeah, they would have to probably kill one another. It'd be like Mr. and Mrs. Smith all over again. And Yor would have to obviously fight Lloyd because I think they're from different agencies and they know too much. even if they were in collusion, I don't know. I don't know how that would all work. But of course, they wouldn't be able to fight one another because that would make Anya cry. And thus, Yor would probably have to, like, somehow defeat her old organization. And Lloyd would have to, like, I don't know. I think Lloyd will be alright. I think he'll be alright if Yor knew. But then I think Lloyd's, especially Fiona here, would definitely want to take down Yor in order to get with Twilight. So there's that. If this whole thing came crumbling down, it would be intense. It would be a heavy burden to carry. And especially it's all because of Anya. Anya is what keeps it all together. And I'm pretty sure she would read their minds if they each wanted to spill the beans about who they really are. And I'm pretty sure she'd be able to convince. I take that back. She wouldn't be able to do shit. I'm just throwing out ideas to stall time to show you guys this scene. And so here we can see Fiona. This is the part. I didn't wanna. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit here because I don't want to really give it all away. You guys need to watch this yourself and enjoy it. And like I said, this is season 3 of Spy X Family, episode 12. I have one more episode to go, guys, and that's gonna wrap up the Spy X Family for, you know, old animes from fall 2025. Did I swallow a bug or something? So here you can see, you know, this other double agent really has underestimated Fiona. Bro, why are they going through these cutscenes, man? Like, holy shit. I just want to see the punch. Just want to see the punch. Right here, boom. Right here. Here it is, guys. Oh my god, I gotta get my face out of the way. Right here, boom. She goes for it. This dude is severely underestimating Fiona. She throws a punch, and it's just one punch. I think she really does reach Yor's level of just, you know, strength. I highly doubt it. Yor is pretty much a beast, a phenom, probably stronger than even Lloyd. I think Yor could defeat Lloyd in a fight, like, hands down. She's just too powerful. I honestly believe she could take all these 3 guys 1v3, bro. You guys remember her fight in season 2? She literally took down a whole gang by herself. It's a little help of Anya and a little, you know, from her old agency. She literally had all the top assassins go after her. Like, holy shit. She was able to, like, just defeat them all. And, well, they were freelancers. She was able to defeat them and a top high-ranking assassin at the end of it. So, I really do think she could probably 1v punch all of them. 1v3 all of them. Especially since she's an assassin. She's not, like, these guys are agents. They're not assassins, you know. So they're out in the open. They need information. They need, you know, they need help. They need backup. But she get sent. She's the Yaba Gaga. She's the Yaba Gaga. She's the one to, that, you know, like that dude from that killed his dog. I forgot what the fuck it's called, man. But yeah, she's the Yaba Gaga. She literally is the one to kill the boogeyman. She's the boogeyman killer. But damn, just look at that punch, man. It literally fractured her entire arm, broke her bones, twisted up her ligaments, and she, like, she just doesn't look phased. Like, she just doesn't give two shits that she just did that to her arm. If anything, she just looks like she wants to throw another punch. Oh man, this really, man, Fiona is just, her love, obsession. Look, she, wait, yeah, it's just like, bro, this is the biggest W for Fiona. This really made me love her more. Like, I really, like, I feel like she could honestly just become the second wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure Anya could have worked it out somehow and be like, hey, I actually want 2 moms. Why settle for 1? Come on, Anya. You can do it, Anya. We believe in you. Make Fiona your second mother. I mean, it's not necessarily unheard of. Who's with me on this one? Is anyone with me on this one? I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I think yeah, that's everything about Fiona that I know thus far. Let me just wrap up. Let's just learn a little bit more together. All right, so here we go. This is Fiona. She is voiced by Sakaru Ayana. Don't know how to say that. Ayane. Fiona is a wise spy who acts under the codename Nightfall. She was placed in Berlin General Hospital to support Lloyd's forger cover story and provide Twilight with mission details in disguise of some documents. So yeah, that's who she is. She honestly is like the perfect match for Lloyd. Holy shit! How was she not placed as her mother? I mean, as the wife within this instead of just being like a helper, a support. Like, I don't know how that happened, but Lloyd worked his magic. He had Riz over 9,000. Like, just think about it. They literally told him to make a family, and it would have been just way easier for Fiona to step in as the wife, you know, make things a little easier on Lloyd instead of having to go out there and find a chick and keep it secret. Like, holy shit. Because Fiona would be like in on it too. She'd be like in on it. But I guess, I don't know. I guess it's just logistics at this point. And then that's how the episode ends. You can see here, this is the ending credits, the sequence. Yeah. W Fiona, W Spy Family, episode 12. Such a great episode overall. I loved every moment of it. I'm so happy like nothing bad happened to Yor's brother. Lloyd was able to hold back his bloodlust. And you know, there was a really bad, this was like bad juju. Like, this was like a bad sign right here when the plates broke. But yeah, Yuri, I think his name is Yuri. Yeah, I don't even remember, bro. Put in the comments if you remember his name too. Yeah, we got to see a little bit of everything. I think the only thing we didn't see was Anya. Thank God, because bro, like, I'm not always trying to see some content with Anya in it. It just gets boring. Like, it really, like, it's just too much Anya. But no, but this season overall was not boring for Anya, bro. That buzz jacking was just fucking peak. It was like really well done. Anya really did like clutch it somehow in some way or one way or another. She worked her magic. She worked her miracles.